Hey guys, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Um, this is a video of how to make a 3D model wing in Fusion 360. I have the free version. I don't have enough money to get the licensed one. Maybe in the future, but not right now if my channel does go well. So we're going to do wing, a 3D model wing with internal structures to make it as light as possible. Because in any planes, RC planes, RC drones, you want to have it not as light as possible, but you don't want to have a lot of weight on it because it will affect the speed, it will affect the range, the battery time, stuff like that. So you want it to be decent. You want it to have a reasonable um weight. So we got this little airfoil. Now we finish the sketch. We extrude. In this video, I will be showing you guys how any problems that you might come across, because I know there's some YouTube videos online where they do this, but they don't um, give like examples of what might go wrong, stuff like that. This video is for those people who have any problems like that. I originally found this in one YouTuber named called Tom Stanton. He's a very good channel. I recommend. He has very enjoyable content. Um, so okay, you copy this. You want to have two bodies, so you copy this body and then you just paste it on the body sections. There we go. Now we hide one. Okay. Now we will create a sketch on the X and Y dimensions. There we go, which is the bottom. And what we do now is this is what I usually do. I know Tom Stanton has a different way to do it. This is how I do it. This is like the lazy way to do it. It's not that lazy, but I still have his since I need to rewatch his videos on how he does it. It's a good way to do it, but I don't remember it currently. So we have these two. You want to have these two lines parallel to each other, and we want this to be a thickness of 1 millimeter. You can also have 0.5, as small as you can, as thin as you want. But remember, it's gonna be extruded by your 3D printer, and it might affect. Maybe I don't know. I'm not really that knowledgeable. I have a basic understanding. I do have a 3D printer though, so we will make this 1 millimeter, 1 millimeter in thickness. Now we do another side. That is the spline tool. We don't need the spline tool. We need the line tool. Same thing. We want to make these parallel, not equal, but parallel. So it stays like that. So when we try to move the dimensions 1 millimeter, it doesn't move the line to somewhere we don't want it. This will basically constrain the line sketched. So now we do the rectangular pattern. We grab these four lines, 1, 2, 3, 4. Uh, we remember to go in distribution. You don't want it to say extent. You want it to be spacing. So we get the spacing. We're gonna give it a spacing of 20 millimeters. And then now we just start to oh You can see something has not gone according to plans. Now we do this spacing, and the direction here. There we go. The distance, we want the distance to be 20 millimeters. That we increase the quantity. There we go. Let's do it symmetric. I don't know if you saw, but if we do in one direction, you see that there's gonna be some little pieces missing, right? So we'll do symmetric. Does the same effect. There we go. Now, as you can see, we have basically everything like little cubes, little diamond shapes. Now we press OK. Okay. Now we go underneath. You can go on top. I go underneath, whichever way you like it. Now, we finish the sketch. We use the extruding. We're not going to extrude. We are going to cut the design. Actually, we should do it on the other side because it has a completed diamond shapes. Bum, 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 bum. Dun, 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 dun. There we go. We use cut. We go, remember, to everyone makes some little mistakes. We're all human. Okay, let's do this one just in case. You can also do this manually, but it's if you have like a bigger wing profile, then it will take time to do it. So we use cut, go on symmetric, and we just pull apart. There we go. So we know it cuts everything, and we press OK, and there we go. We have our little pattern. We go to patterns. You choose rectangular pattern. Okay, and then on the object type, we don't use bodies. We use features on the body, right? This is our feature. We click on this, it will highlight it. Next, we use the axis. We can use this line for the axis. Remember, we have a spacing of 20 millimeters. And also remember, sometimes if you don't have it set, you gotta go to here in distribution and check if it's on spacing. If it's an extent, it will not do the pattern as how we had done it on the sketch. It will not give you this pattern. I don't know why. Maybe we will find that out in another video, or if you're knowledgeable on Fusion 360, you can leave a comment why. All right. Okay, we will make this a spacing of 20 millimeters because that's how we had originally done it. And if you want to make sure, just go press on the top here and you will see that it aligns correctly. Next, we just increase the quantity of the pattern. Keep going until it passes the pattern. There we go. Until it passes the wing. And then we press OK. And there we go. We have the internal structure of the wing. Next, we bring back body 2. We will combine body 2 with body 1, which will make this into a solid piece. We don't want it to be a solid piece. We will want to cut it. And as we cut, this is what might happen. When you press cut, it will cut the body. Some videos I've seen don't have this problem, but in order to this is the way how I did like a little workaround or find a solution to it. We go back, we hide body 2, we go to modify, we go to scale, go to scale, we will scale this down uniformly by 0.99. Should make it a bit smaller. There we go. As you can see, it barely comes out. So it should be able to work. Now we combine this again, body 2 with body 1, cut. There we go. We have our internal structure. Now you want to check, you can go use extrude. And there we go. You can see it. It has cut the internal. Now we press cancel. If you want to see it, you can go to, you click on the body, right click, go to opacity control, which will make this body solid or visible. There we go. We have a pattern inside of the wing here. Now what we can do here is we'll download it as a since I have reached the limit of documents, I will delete an older one. There we go. I might come back to some of these projects later on and show you guys. This is from a webtoon called Solo Leveling. This is why the knife is named like Night Slayer. I don't know if you can see it. I tried to recreate it, and I will try again in a future video, maybe. There we go. Since we now have space, we can download this, export this as a file. We will put this as airfoil. We can just put this as wing reprint. Then I'll use .amf file. Then we press export. Now we go to our slicer. I have the slicer on my second monitor, which is my TV. Now let me drag this to this screen. There we go. Now we go to file, we go to import, we'll import the file, get wing 3 printed, press OK, and then we press print slice plate. There we go. So as you can see, it has infill on this, right? We don't want this to have infill since this is already the supporting structure. So we will go to strength and make sparse. We can either make the infill 0%, slice plate, and there we go. We have this, right? We got the structures here, or we can make it to vase mode, spiral vase. click on it. Spiral rows and loop 1 first disable. Okay, then press yes. We slice plate again, and there we go. Actually, doesn't. All right, let me reorient this model better. Lay on top. And then we slice plate. As you can see, it doesn't appear correct. I don't know if it's because of the slicer, the Creality slicer. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. And when that does happen, I just unclick spiral base mode, go back to slice plate, and there we go. We have our wing basically with the inner size of the structure. We can go we go back, we can lay it on its face and then slice plate again. And there we go, we have the inner structure of it. So I don't recommend you to print it like this because it won't cover it, as you can see. Well, because you're able to see inside the print. So just print it on one side, either or. And yeah, that's about it. As you can see, it's like 80 grams, so it's not that heavy. Well, it's a bit heavy because it's a really long wing. If we had any, if you're using PLA light, it will make it much lighter. It foams up. So yeah. If you enjoyed the video, give a like, subscribe, maybe leave a comment. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe. Yes, no, maybe so. This is the second video on my channel when I make 100 videos. I'll do a little. I don't know. I'll do something when I make the 100 video mark. So yeah, leave a comment, like, dislike maybe. Please don't. But if you don't like the video, you can dislike it. Um, if you want to leave in the comments of what I should do next, or what you want me to do, and see if I can try to replicate, we'll try and find a solution to it. So yeah. So if it's nighttime, good night. If it's daytime, good morning. And I'll see you next time on the next video. So yeah, bye.